Hey, I'm Deandra, and this is Field Notes. Each week, I break down one book that helps us live a little better, think clearer, and feel deeper. Today's note is about how to truly master anything. The book we're pulling from is The Art of Learning by Josh Waitzkin. If you don't know him, he was a child chess prodigy turned into world champion in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's not just obsessed with what we learn, but how we grow and what separates the good from the great. Watskin's big idea is this: mastery isn't about raw talent, it's about how you respond to challenges. The best learners aren't the ones who never fail, they're the ones who know how to extract value from every failure and stay in the game long enough to get really, really good. So let's break this down. First, check your mindset. Watkin says there are two types of learners: entity theorist and incremental theorist. Your entity theorists are going to have fixed mindsets. They believe that their ability is based off of a set capability. This is someone who believes, I'm just bad at writing. Where the second learner, the incremental theorist, this is a growth mindset. They believe that their ability is shaped by effort. They say, I did well because I put in the work. Spoiler alert, you want to be the latter. Growth comes from extracting lessons from both wins and losses. So next time you do well, or maybe you flop, it's okay. Just ask, what did I learn here? Next, lose often, but lose well. Failure isn't an obstacle, it's a tool. Each loss, each mistake, each setback, it's valuable data. So learn to analyze it instead of resisting it. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about making it all worth it. Another topic I loved is that reality is unpredictable, so we have to train our adaptability. You can't control outcomes, only your response. Resilience is living in acceptance of what is instead of fighting what should have been. Ask yourself, how can I train my flexibility? How can I ensure I can pivot and pivot fast? That's how you stay in the game. Now, let's talk about how attachment creates fragility. If failing shatters you, it's probably because you've tied your worth to a single outcome. Mastery, it requires detachment. You need to go all in on the process, but stay loose about the result. And here's one thing that a lot of people skip. True mastery requires starting from zero. And I know we don't like to hear this, but there are no shortcuts. The best, they don't skip levels. They understand every layer deeply before moving up. If you rush the foundation, the cracks, they will show later. Being great, it does require hard work. Be humble enough to start small. Another gem, for the great, everything is always on the line. Approach life like it all matters, whether it's a big competition or a small habit. Show up fully every single time. That way of being, it will compound. And finally, emotional awareness, it is a competitive edge. Suppressing your feelings, that's not strength. Understanding and channeling them, that is. The best, they don't ignore their emotional state. They recognize it, adjust, and use it as fuel. So here's the takeaway. The art of learning is a roadmap for mastery, but more than that, it's a philosophy for life. The difference between those who plateau and those who keep evolving is simple. Some people see obstacles as barriers, while others use them as tools. So I'll leave you with this. Where in your life do you still have a fixed mindset? Where do you believe that you're just not good at something? And what would change if you approached it differently? This is Field Notes. I'm Deandra. Thanks for frolicking with me. Till next time, with love. And hey, if this resonates, hit subscribe so you don't miss next Monday's episode.